small, and too hard. And you know, I need to be at my best. So what are you going to do to solve these issues? I know, but what about the line for the bathroom, or the bed, or the noise? Okay, so do you have like any suggestions? Like real things that we
How have
can
you been
do?
doing around here lately?
Good. We love winter here.
Winter is really nice out here. Sometimes.
Sarah, nice to meet you. The seat's open if you need one. Trina should be leaving any
So you're
minute
in
now.
charge of this dorm, right? Well, I can handle it.
Oh yeah, I'm excited to see
The room
them.
is messy.
What about you?
There's always a long
I'm less excited. It's normally a very peaceful village, and it's very crowded
morning,
right now.
and the bed
I'm sorry to hear
small
that.
and too
Well, I hear that the Olympics will be over
and
soon,
so I want to know since you're in charge,
maybe
what
you
do
could
you
go
do
to
about
see
it?
one of the shows. That might be fun.
Yeah, do you recommend one?
I like the ice skating ones. I like the figure skaters. I enjoy watching them dancing on the ice. I think that's really hard to do, and I think it's fun to watch. Do you have a favorite one?
Normally ski.
Skiing is pretty cool. I like to watch the snowboarders too.
Yeah, it's very popular here in this village.
What do you like to do in the snow here? Hi, my name's Ember.
As a candidate to be the next brand ambassador for our company Coca-Cola, I'm wondering if you can tell me why you think you'd be a good candidate for us. Why should we choose you?
Because I am creative and I can listen a lot. So like how it used to be and how many was there before right now.
And why do you think that's important for the world to see? Yes, and when Olympic teams are playing together and you said they're learning from each other, how do you think that promotes the peace that
It's not too light and not I love pink if it was too bright, obviously. A little more dark wood, like settle. Do you think that's okay?
Different people, some people like noisy music. What about you? Do you study with music?
I don't do much distraction. Distractions are a little bit too like where I can't get my work done, but music's okay with me.
Okay. What about in school? When you need to capture something in the little ways and people moving around?
So I normally go to ask my teacher if I can go out in the hallway and maybe listen to some music. that normally calms me down.
Okay. Do you find this environment today distracting?
Not really. It's pretty quiet right now. It's not too bright, obviously, as you can see.
Is this the first room that you've lived in? Is this the first thing, or you?
I actually went to the library first, and then now I'm here.
Okay, great. Thank you very much.
You got it, girl.
Hi. Hi, my name is Ralph. Have a seat, Maya. Thanks for coming. We're doing an interview for our newspaper today, and we're going to talk a little bit about sports. Is that okay? All right. And my question to you is, with AI now predicting certain things like who's going to win or scoring, figure skating, and things like that, do you think that the human spirit in the Olympics is dying?
I think maybe a little bit because people, I feel like it was a bigger thing like earlier, but now I feel like people kind of go to just like go see and stuff like people they want to win.
Do you think that AI would be more fair or a human would be more fair judging something?
I feel like a human because AI is just a phone.
Finish eating it or toss it in the garbage.
It's nice to meet you. So we're standing here in front of the Arch of Peace. How do the Olympics promote peace and unity among conflict?
Well, it would spread peace among conflict because everybody can get together and watch the Olympics, and it's fun to just cheer on whoever you think is going to win with your family or your friends, and it kind of brings people together.
Right. Why do you think that's important for the world to see when people are competing against each other like that in the Olympics?
Because it's not always a competition in the Olympics, and afterwards they always shake hands and congratulate each other. It shows great sportsmanship, and like I said before, you can also get together with family, and it shows people that even though you might be voting for different teams, you're still connected as one.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you. So when we are looking at the Olympics,
Ms. John, it's nice to meet you. You are in charge of this dorm room floor, right? Well, as you can see, I can't handle this. It's always a mess. There's always long lines for the bathrooms. Kids are up until the wee hours of the morning, and this room, small and in bed, is hard. And I need to be at my best. So, what are you going to do to solve these issues?
Well, maybe
This isn't nice to me. I mean, it's my room.
maybe you can talk to your roommate and you can help them. It's your choice. And maybe just ask your roommate to clean up this stuff because it's probably annoying to you.
Yeah, and any idea on how we can solve the long lines? Because, you know, bathrooms are important.
Well, maybe if there's more restaurant. Since we're in Italy at the Olympics. So are you enjoying yourself so far?
So far, yes. Driving around.
How do you,
Do you think that the human
Sorry, I
spirit
don't speak Spanish.
is still well and alive?
Well, I think it's a little bit different. I enjoy people doing it instead of it because sometimes it'll give people jobs, and that's important. Tell me how to AI, it's just a computer that have fun and have questions. And I think that AI should stick to that instead of jobs.
so how do you handle that?
Do you think a human would be more fair or an AI would be more fair?
I think it would be a human. Well, AI would probably.
What skills do you learn? Nice to meet you.
Number 40.
Hi, my name is Eve. Hello.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming to our interview for the newspaper today. And we're going to talk a little bit about sports. Okay? And my question to you is, with AI judging things nowadays, like scoring, figure skating, or predicting weather, do you think that the human spirit is well and alive in the Olympics or not? Do you think AI would maybe be more fair in scoring something than a human?
People are, that is I've heard from people are like, it would be harder for them, and especially people who can't eat that type of hard stuff, but it's really
And I can
Are you one of the tourists here to do
the rooms are always always a long line.
Peaceful, quiet village, but right now it's super busy and crowded.
The view is
I need to be at the best.
Yeah.
So I want to know.
Very beautiful here, especially. What's your dream job? Dream job? Maybe an Olympian myself.
Yeah, honestly,
that's nice.
Event were you first?
I'm here to see I don't know the name of it. It's like where they run and then they jump. Oh, sure. Yeah. It was really nice to meet you.
We're not late.
just like when I played with you.
You got this. You do. I know you do. Yeah.
Hi, it's Trinity. So, as a candidate for the next brand ambassador for Coca-Cola, why should we choose you to represent our company?
Why is because when I was younger, my mom started teaching me how to make Coca-Cola, and I added like other symbols and stuff. And also, I'm really good at making it.
Okay. So how do you think you could represent that out in the community?
How to represent that is making like a lot of Coca-Cola every day and give it to them. A lot.
Like pass it out for example?
You can still have fun.
Great job.
Oh yeah! I did. Okay, I thought so.
Way to be a student.
That's why I was familiar, but I didn't recognize their haircut. I already do like it. I'm glad. It seems like it's a lot less hair to manage. Well, skating's a really cool sport, but it can also be really tough. You have to have really balance to be able to like hold things that you can't, and you got to be ready for the snow and the stuff that is in front of you, and that sometimes you can't deal with or you can't.
I'm also nervous about riding at ski lift. It's really high.
Would you like to say anything else to the judges or to the others in the competition?
Thank you so much.
I don't.
Do you have some?
Thank you. Thank you, you too.
39.
Good job. You're good.
Hi, my name is Katie.
Hi, Phoenix. I'm Jessica.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. I have a really good question. I was watching these Olympics at a restaurant. It was really busy, and I think somebody's stole my credit card. What do I do?
Do you have a tracking device so you can track down your credit card on your phone or something?
I have it, but I can only see transactions, so I can't see where it's at. But I do see that someone used it, and it wasn't mine. Like it wasn't my transaction. They used it at a different restaurant.
Well, we can help you. Do you know which restaurant they were at?
I do know where it was. Yeah, it looks like they used it at McDonald's.
So we can go over to McDonald's, and if they use it again, we can go over to where they are. Then we can find whoever is using your credit card.
Well, what if they don't use it there again?
Then we will try and track it down for you because our system.
Thank you, Cadence.
40 is your next one.
Laura, my name is John. It's nice to meet you. So Laura, you're in charge of this dorm room floor, and I can't handle this. The rooms are always a mess. There's always a long line for the bathroom. Kids are staying up until the wee hours of the morning. How small this room is, and the beds are hard. And so I need to be a host. So what are you going to do to handle this situation?
So what I would do, I would just
like tell the students to not throw like their stuff on the floor, and then just like hang them on.
Okay, what will you do if they don't do that? Because they clearly aren't doing it now.
If they don't do that, I would just like pick them up and then hang them on there, and then if they do it again, I would like tell like.
My talent is singing, and I'm going to sing Lovely by Billie Eilish.
Yeah, so it's a full cycle from, is it botany or is it biology or what type of subject? Huh, cool. What do you like about it?
You're so cute.
This is you gotta bring your stack. Hi, my name is Annabelle.
Nice to meet you, Annabelle. Christine. Today we're going to try biscotti, French dessert. It's a French biscuit. And it's something more like hot coffee or tea or hot chocolate to dip it in, but today we don't. So either please taste the biscotti or feel the texture. And then once you're done chewing, please tell me how the texture of the biscuit reflects the toughness required to be a winter elf.
I would say like the texture is like really rough and it has like different ridges and it's like just like a crummy texture. And winter sports is first of all very cold, which is not only harsh on others but you. And I think like just first of all getting to the Olympics is something that is
Charlie, my name is Deanna. Nice to meet you. Charlie, I recently attended the Olympics here in your community, and I absolutely love this community. And I decided I think I want to buy a house here.
What's your price range?
Well, I'm pretty flexible on it. I will shoot to a pretty high price point, but maybe don't necessarily want to.
How many rooms are you looking for?
I'd like to have friends and family a lot, so it could be 6.
Okay, and how many bathrooms?
That's flexible. I don't really care about that.
How many cars would you like to see in your garage?
Probably at least 3.
Okay, so this one over here looks like it has 3 cars in the garage. It's about 11,650 square feet. It has 8 bathrooms, 8 bedrooms, and studies.
Thank you.
Colton, thanks for coming to our newspaper interview today to talk about sports. And the question for you is, with AI already scoring certain things, like figure skating, might predict who's going to win or lose something, right? Do you think the human spirit
So I was wondering how you handled that diversity.
I've been learning a lot about before I came here. I think with AI on how they see things, like how they speak things.
Learn the language.
I learned it a little bit. I wouldn't say
Hi. My name is Ralph. Nice to meet you. Have a seat.
Thank you for coming to our interview today with the newspaper, and we're going to talk about sports today. And my question to you is, with AI already scoring certain things like figure skating, or it might say somebody might win or lose something, do you think that the human spirit in the Olympics is well or not?
It is well because like they like play sports and have fun.
Do you think a human would be more fair, or AI would be fair to score something?
It's fair to score something.
Do you think a human is more fair, or AI is more fair? Any reason why?
So the reason why is like it's better to know.
Marcy said something. Marcy.
Please take the stage and show us your talent.
Okay, all right. What can you tell me about yourself and your future?
Thank you so much. You want to go out the door and right?
I want to be an artist because how to write that it's like everything I do.
Okay, I thought a big one. Anyway, good. So, you think you'll follow over to school?
Yeah.
So today we wanted to present you with this gold medal for winning the competition. Except, oh no, shoot, I just got word. I'm gonna have to take that back, I'm sorry. Our judges made a mistake, and the actual gold medal winner is Skyla. Congratulations, Skyla. Do you have any comments about the competition and almost winning the gold?
I'm really not too bad about it. Like, I can try again next year, next time that this happens again at another event. So I'm not too bummed out. I'm happy for her for getting the medal. I'm not excited about not getting it, but I'm also not down.
Do you have anything else you wanted to say to the judges and the other people in the competition today?
I'm just gonna say that since I want the other people who are gonna try this out to try the hardest and just don't get down that hard.
Nice meeting you.
Where are you going? Maybe so much later than
This is the best station right here. It is.
Hi, good morning.
Yes, please. So I'm her phone. I'm just stage and credit card missing.
I can do
So I don't know if I lost it or stolen.
Be careful. Okay.
Well, I thought I had it at the restaurant when I did, but I don't know. I was shopping at the mall.
Okay, did you bump into anybody? Do any? How did you learn to fall out?
I don't remember my love falling out, but I talked to a lot of different people. I bought a lot of things.
Do you study gymnastics?
So you like fall over on something?
Nothing like that, no.
You sure you didn't just leave it at your house or something?
I'm pretty sure I did. So here's the thing, there are transactions on me that like I didn't do. That's why I think I think somebody stole it. Thank you. You too. Thanks.
keep talking.
Tighten the hold. The sound scheme is you have to shift your weight, and you have to move your feet both at the same time. Never cross over that, otherwise you will fall. And you need to make sure that when you're going down and you're using the sticks, you can't just go like one at a time. You have to go together. Just over the
Okay, cool. So we charge $20. Is there some way you can fix that right now?
To be honest, though, I kind of won't. Would you mind me going minutes or do you want me to do this?
Yeah, you can come after we're done here.
Okay, thanks. I really appreciate it.
That's all right. What's your favorite study in school?
My favorite study in school is math. I'm very good at it, top of my class.
Cool. What is your ambition?
What?
Your ambition? What is your plan for the future?
I went for the future. I'm probably just going to do good in school. I want to become a doctor or
Oh, cool.
Doctor, so I'm just gonna get good grades, meet good people, hopefully become a doctor, and just follow my dreams. I just want to.
Colton, wave hi to your mom.
What?
Wave hi. Good job. Good luck, okay?
No, it's okay.
Do you want like a pad to kneel on?
No, I just gotta get up and let my blood flow for a minute.
Move your legs.
Yeah.
Some leg bends.
Yeah. I don't know where to find chairs.
Oh.
All right.
Good morning. Hey, this is good. Nice to meet you. This is good. Nice to meet you, Colin.
We're going to take a picture.
Nice to meet you, Emily. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Colton. Hey, you're right on time because the Olympics are on a commercial break, which gives us time to film your commercial. You want to get in the center of the green screen there? Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, so everyone, I know lots of people love the Olympics. I love the Olympics. I've been going here since I was a little kid with my family. You love everything all the way to sports, hammer throw, everything here. You're just going to love it. Here there's snack bars, concession stands, drinks, whatever you need is right here. You're going to love it here with your family. Great place to go and just watch stuff with your family, bonding time with friends or families, all stuff like that. So I think the Olympics is going to be the best place you want to go for any birthday parties, friends, any parties or something. You never know what the case can be. Just go here.
Nice to meet you. If you want to watch out this door to the right. Nice to meet you. We'll guide you on what's next to the right.
Go ahead.
Typically serve something warm. We don't have something warm today. So you can either taste or feel the texture of the biscotti. And when you're ready, let me know how the texture of the biscuit reflects prior to the winter. Okay.
And like you can see how hard it is, and that just kind of shows you how hard it is. And how hard it is, and and just so you can see how that impacts life and how hard it is. And mentally, and just like how it impacts
What important skill that you think it takes to be a waitress?
an important skill is I think
Really
they
make
have
yourself
to
you.
like mentally.
My stellar advice in the background.
Are you enjoying the day? Good. Good.
Show us your talent.
I can
because that's probably one of your biggest words, which I would understand. And then we'll try to find it. Do you think it was, when did you see it last? In the restaurant?
Yeah, in the restaurant. I'm pretty sure I put it on the table to pay, but then there was a ton of people in there, and I wasn't paying close enough attention.
Did you see anyone you think might have grabbed it, or did you see like a hand on it, or?
I just don't remember.
Okay, which I could understand too. You're probably having a lot of fun. So we're gonna try to get it.
21. gold medal. You won the competition. Uh-oh. Oh no, I just got word. I'm so sorry, Emerson. The judges made a mistake. I have to take this back. Skyla won the competition today. She's so wiped out from it. Congratulations, Skyla. Do you have anything you'd like to say about the competition and almost being the winner?
I'm sure she would be really proud.
How did it feel to have that gold medal in your hand and then have it taken away from your state? Anything you wanted to say to the judges or the people in the competition today?
Thanks for meeting me tonight at the Italian restaurant. How long has it been here?
Me or she. But today we don't have any first time. So either plus taste or the Olympics with Scotty. And then when you're ready, there's no power that's going to text you. You don't really have to be a Winter Olympian.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Still not.
It is edible, so if you want to taste it, you're welcome.
It's worked so hard to get yourself out of this. So, and it's like nerve-wracking, but once you get into it, it's like you feel better.
Perfect. Thank you, Andrew. Nice to meet you.
Hi, my name is Jacob.
Hi, Jacob. I'm Christina. Nice to meet you. So we're standing here in front of the Arch of Peace. How do you think the Olympics help promote peace and unity among conflict?
Well, I think it could promote peace through the conflict because, first of all, it's like a settle the score thing, so there are points in most of them to settle who's better, so you can figure out who is better, but without doing any harm going to each other.
Right? What do you think when competing with others, winners and losers, how does that play with peace and unity if someone wins and someone loses?
Well, by not being a sore winner or a sore loser, because if you brag, that will make other people just rage, and if you are like being really mad about
Nice to meet you.
Victor. Nice to meet you too. I'm Janine. As a candidate to be the next brand ambassador for Coca-Cola, why should we choose that winner?
because I have been doing some research on this company, and I feel like I do a really good job trying it because first up, I know some of the rules that Coca-Cola does have, like you pay for when you leave the company. sport, so you can't like run out of this team.
Oh, okay. Well, if there was something going on in the community where we needed somebody to go represent Pope, what do you think you could do to promote the company?
What I could do to promote the company was to hire someone to do all that stuff, so that it's all done. We don't have to worry about stuff earlier.
If I fall on the hill and I bump into somebody and make them fall,
Okay. Oh boy. Great. That's my favorite number back. 23.
Thank you for coming to our interview today for the newspaper. And we're going to talk about sports events. And my question is AI already scores certain things, right? Like figure skating, or it might predict who's going to win or who's going to lose. Do you think that because of the human spirit in the Olympics as well, or not?
Yeah.
Any reason why one would be better?
Think about the diversity of the teams.
Lola. My name is Mrs. Hathaway. It's a pleasure to meet you. You take the stage and show us your talent.
If you can like call them and see if there's like if they can track it down or something.
Okay. Yeah, that's smart.
See if they got it.
What do I do about the transactions? Because there's some out there that I didn't do, and I'm sorry for that.
Maybe you can like cancel the balance.
Okay. And then for right now, I don't have any money. That was like the only way to pay for stuff.
Maybe like in the meantime, maybe you can rent some stuff, and then when you get your credit card back, maybe you can pay that back.
Okay.
Your credit card back.
Okay. I was really worried that like something like that Thank you, Andrew.
Good.
28.
Behaving yourself up there, Molly?
I just leave it on.
This is the third round.
And thank you for coming to our interview for our newspaper today.
Oh, this is
We're going to talk about sports a little bit. And my question for you is AI already scores certain things, like figure skating, or it might predict who's going to win, who's going to lose. Do you think because of that, the human spirit in the Olympics as well?
Are we still judging them? That's what
Do you think the human spirit in the Olympics as well, or not? Because AI sort of.
I think it even isn't. I think it is because like AI can just try to show people and give them tips. But also it's kind of cheating if you predict it once.
The circle of doom done?
I believe so. It's way quicker than this.
That's my thought.
Yeah. Okay. I think, well, I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
So this.
I did. I was there for a long time. Yeah, because
Are you a gymnast?
It's possible that the person has taken it or could have slipped it into their pocket before you had a chance to take it.
okay, what do I do with that? Because if they use it, like that's my money.
I understand. They probably can use it because you also have to enter a PIN.
That's true.
I'm Mr. Dan. Nice meeting you. I'm glad you're here. We just stand right by the koala bear. She does fine. Okay, we're gonna take a picture. Ready? Very good. All right. We charge $20. We need to receive it. How would you Question is $20.
I did see that restaurant because I thought for sure I probably left it there, but I think somebody used it because there's transactions on it. I didn't do.
So, but did you find it?
I didn't find it, but just in like my banking app, I see those transactions.
Okay. So maybe I'll send whoever you went out with and see if they have seen it.
Thank you.
32.
I heard it say equals.
You're doing good, Ashley.
She got into an apartment. Yes. And then she's been putting together FaceTime. She's putting together. Taking away.
So,
So yes, Ashton, Allison, nice to meet you. Today we want to complete with this gold medal. You won the competition. Yeah. Oh no. I just got word. I am so sorry. The judges made a mistake. We're gonna have to take that gold medal back. The real winner today was Skyla. She is the gold medal winner. Congratulations, Skyla. Would you like to make some comments about the competition and how it felt to be so close to winning? What did it feel like to have that gold medal and then have it taken away so fast? Yeah. What about when you were competing? Did it feel like you were going to be the winner?
Not really.
Okay. Is there anything else you wanted to say to the other people who competed with you, or to the person who won the gold, or the judges?
They tried hard.
They tried hard. All right. Good job. Thank you so much. Nice to meet you.
Oh, it is. So you're the one your brother said I should be doing.
Yeah.
You're nice. That's why.
What's your name? I'm Emily. Nice to meet you, Jacob. You're right in time because the Olympics just went on commercial break. So we can film your commercial. You ready to do that? If you want to get centered on the green screen there, we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Follow the overhead door. Did you make a commercial for anything? Write a commercial? No? You want to talk about just something that you know about and are interested in and do a commercial about that?
Well, I know the Olympics. I would love to do the Olympics because there are different games that I'm good at and different sports that can get you active, like skiing.
Very good. Do you want a receipt for that?
No, thank you.
So tell me, what are you going to do when you get out of high school?
Yes,
Do you study dance now?
So I study a lot of dances, so I don't have any specific dance. I just like to practice.
Okay. Yeah.
We get to meet them back
Yep.
in the room.
Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice meeting you and Mr. Dan. Right here.
Okay, please take it. Go for it.
There you go. You ready? Yeah. What's your talent? Okay.
What do you call a cow with no legs?
Yeah.
Round beef.
Very nice. Okay. Do you want a receipt?
No, I just want to wish you a happy good day and good luck with your company.
Thank you. How is your company going to be once you're out of high school?
I think it's probably going to be good because I'm going to study really hard and I think my future career is going to be
Hey, we have
Cool.
one.
All right.
One
Thank you.
child
Nice
still
meeting you.
going through. So if you can, 2 children still going through. So if you
Picture.
could lower your volumes just a little bit, and then I will tell the judges who need to stay in this room.
Oh, love it here.
Yep, just wait 1 second, okay? Okay.
Hello, my name is Victor. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Emily. You're just on time because the Olympics just went on commercial break, which gives us time to film your commercial. So if you want to get in the center of the green screen here, we can get started. Are you ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
Hello, everyone. I appreciate all of you for joining us in this year's Olympics. Congratulations to everyone that competed, and we'll see you in another 4 years.
Good job, Victor. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
If you
too.
want to go out the door and to the right, they'll tell you what's next, okay?
Okay.
They were supposed to do a commercial about Billy.
Nah, don't worry about it. Everybody's worn out. We're gonna press them.
Hi, my name is Asher. What's yours?
I'm Emily. Nice to meet you, Asher.
Nice to meet you
You
too.
got here just in time because the Olympics just went to commercial break, giving us time to film your commercial. Are you ready to do that?
Yeah.
If you want to get centered on the green screen here, we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so this is a Coca-Cola commercial. We will be talking about Coca-Cola today. So, here are some reasons why Coca-Cola is one of the best sodas. Reason number 1 is because it has some minerals and protein. Number 2, it is mixed with vitamins, so it's healthier than any other soda. Number 3, it's good.
Great job, Asher. It's nice to meet you. Do you want to head on out this way? We're going to do what's next to the right, okay?
Oh.
All right, the moment we have all been waiting for and working hard for. So, I'm going to give my spiel. We can only bring so many, we can only continue on so many students. So, we have to have a cutoff, and it's probably the hardest part. That's why we thank, can we just give a big round of applause to all of our volunteers? Because as educators, our hearts want everyone to make it, and so we need our volunteers, our community members to like give those really non-biased scores. So it is all based on numbers. That's why it does take a little bit of time, because there's 50-some kids and they all have a scorecard from 15-ish stations, plus the circle of doom. So it does take a bit. So this is in no order. We actually have the card. I'm going to read the names, and then the first few names I'm going to read, they are going to have to come up here and get their Work the Room challenge cards. And then the other students that I read second will do fishbowl in here, so they will remain in here, okay? So everyone just look to the person next to you, say, great job, just coming today.
Good job, Andrew.
Just getting to the top 50, just doing all that work, just making it through the gauntlet. Hands up if you were nervous. I was nervous for you, okay? I couldn't have done it, so be proud of yourself. It's always disappointing, we know, but please be proud of yourself for what you did today, because it is really, really hard stuff. All right, so again, these are in no order except for that we're splitting the top 30 up. So I'm going to start with this pile, and this pile will then, again, come up here, and then we're going to sweep you off to Work the Room, where our judges are going to give you more scores. So, here we go. Adavalik White. Come on up. Come on up. Lola Horn. And Victor Swart. Will Marco. Brooklyn Rance. Ramona Rockshaker. Glad we found her some food. She made it to the next one. Aubrey Bolden. Josiah Brown. Adabola Dingy. Sophia Woodley. Noah Lenardowitz. Malia, I always say your last name wrong, Malia. Garrissey, right? Yeah. Eden Sapp. Gracie Jepkema. Sarai Young. Carly Simmons.
All right, follow me to the Work the Room.
Charlie Mack. Ella Waldron. Anna Banner. Olivia Reeves. Cadence Linebaugh. Leo Sloan. Isabella Joswiak. Spencer West. Jacob Arndt. Haley Gromek. Daniel Sanford. Roxanne Grizzle. Emerson Rizzuto. And last but not least, Olive Ellison. All right, so now we're going into round two. Everyone is welcome to stay, or I know it's a busy Saturday with all of the rescheduling from all the snow days, but we thank you all for coming. We thank you all for participating. If you did not make it this year, it doesn't mean you cannot make it in the future, because I can tell you that there are faces on this stage that didn't make it the first couple years, and they're back. So keep working on those skills, and we're so proud of all of you. Thank you.
got favorite art teachers from one student. Who was talking to Billy?
A few students, yeah. I had to ask.
I always love when they tell me that because then I'm like, you're the best art teacher I've ever had. And I'm like, not Miss Campbell? And they're like, no, you're much cooler than Miss Campbell. And
Miss
I'm like,
Campbell's mean.
I'm like, really?
Ask me about it. Ask me about it. I know.
I was always so fun.
Either of your classes are
All right, we are going to begin. So, if you're staying, welcome. And this is our fishbowl round. Judges, do you have any questions? You're good to go? You were prepped. All right.
I'm just going to copy you.
Okay, they will have in this round 1 minute to answer the question. They don't have to use the whole time, but answer the question as completely as possible.
First student is number 29, Jacob.
Jacob, your question is, imagine your future self writes you a letter. What is one piece of advice that you would share?
Well, I honestly don't know because I don't know my future self, but it'd probably give me advice about this and what I could have done better, about the stations I've been to, and all the mistakes that I made throughout the way, but that I could have fixed them. So.
Thank you.
Next up is Emerson, number 22.
Emerson, if you could master any skill instantly, what would you choose and why?
Probably being a good artist because all of my friends are great artists and I really like art.
What number was she at, Leah?
22.
I already know what they're going to be.
Number 21, Isabella.
Isabella, do you believe the best leaders are those with the loudest voices and why?
I think personally that being a leader is showing an example. So like maybe having the loudest voice, but also not. Like you can show it in a quiet way by showing your strengths and by following an example and being an example to other kids that are like not following the rules.
Isabella was 21.
21?
21, just one.
Number 3, Haley.
Hi, Haley. All right. Ready for your question? What is a skill you believe will be the most valuable 30 years from now and why?
I don't know, maybe kindness. Everybody needs a little kindness in the world. To do better, you just need to be kind. You don't have to think you're better than anybody. You don't have to think that you need to be a leader in everything that you need to do.
That was 3.
39. 39, Cadence.
If you had to live without music or books for a year, whole year, what would you give up and why?
I would give up music because I don't really like to listen to bad music, but I like good music. And I like to read more than I like to listen to music. So I would rather read than listen to music.
40, Ella.
What advice would you like to give to someone who wants to speak up but feels overlooked?
The advice I would give to someone who is like shyer, I would say like just practice with your family, practice to yourself, be confident, and make sure like you're not too like overconfident because it would come off a little like weird or harsh to some other people.
Eighteen, Charlie.
If you hosted a podcast, what would it be about and who would be a dream guest?
I think that if I hosted a podcast, it would have to be about, I think it would have to be like a book club podcast. Like every week we would come out with a new podcast on like a different book. And I think that my dream guest would be Catherine Applegate because she's the author of my favorite book, Wish Dream.
Eleven is Daniel.
What is one thing older generations misunderstand about your generation?
Probably the answer that comes to mind first is probably like the certain things we do, like trends basically. I would have to say. It's the first thing that comes into my head.
Fifty-one is Colton.
If you could teach a life lesson to a younger student, what would it be?
As they're growing up, don't let other people get them down and try to follow their dreams of either what their job wants to be when they grow up. If they want to be an athlete, just follow their dreams, don't let other people get them down.
Fourteen is Spencer.
What is one language that you think is important for people to learn today?
Probably Spanish, because if you're gonna travel, a bunch of people could speak Spanish, and if you want to go to like a business trip to somewhere and you don't know their language, you could talk and interact with them if you know how to speak their language.
43 is Anna.
What is one line from a song that means a lot to you?
Okay, a line from a song, I think, so I think that, so there's a song called Step On Me, it's by the Cardigans, and I like the line, you can have anything you can see, and it's, because you can, if you follow your dreams, you can get to where you want to be in life.
Seven is Leo.
If you could challenge one expectation that society places on you, on the young people started, what would it be?
Leadership. Because leadership is very important. Because if you're not using leadership, then that doesn't mean you can, like, people actually know, and you have to, like, be strong, and that's a big expectation because if you don't have, like, any leaders, it probably will be bad, because, personally, is what I think. But I think leadership is a very important, essential skill.
Thirty-six is Ruxin.
What is one belief or value that guides you even when no one is looking?
Well, one value or belief for me that guides me would be probably a belief would be God. A belief that that pretty much made the entire earth. That's something that would pull me through with what I do. Something that would help me in certain scenarios.
Forty-one is Olive.
If you could design a brand new school from scratch, what is one thing it would include and one thing it would not?
One thing a school that I would include would probably be another art class because I just really like art and that's one of my favorite subjects.
And would not?
One I would not is English. That's what I think.
Four is Olivia.
If you could swap lives with any adult for one day, who would it be and why?
If I had to swap lives with one adult for one day, it would probably be my mom so I could see how hard her life is. Sometimes it's really hard for me to understand how other people's lives can be hard, and I just feel like it would be awesome for me to see how hard my mom's is. But she works really hard and she tries to keep us all safe and happy.
All right, that was our last fishbowl for this round. Students, when I walk out, you can follow me and we will go to work the room in just a minute. We have 7 minutes left in the other work the room, so they're not quite done yet. You've got about 10 minutes before they make their way in here, judges.
That one doesn't even have a What'd you do with that?
Allison.
Oh, you broke it.
I told him to stop messing with it.
It'll be fine.
How was it? The room? Yeah? You ready for round 2 fishbowl questions? Alright. So how this is going to work is Ms. Brower is just going to call you and she's going to say your number to the judge. Will, do you know your number?
It was 1.
Oh, Ms. Brower knows. Alright. And then you will come, you will get a question, and then you will speak to the audience with your answer, okay? Are we ready?
First one is number 1, Will.
Describe a moment from your life that you would make an amazing movie scene.
Probably when I was with my dad and I caught a big fish, then I almost fell off the boat and I still caught the fish. It was really funny. And I think that would make a great movie scene.
Number 17, Aubrey.
What is something you saw someone do that made you change how you treat people?
What I saw someone do that made me treat people different is like at my old school, I saw someone crying and I didn't know them, but then I saw a random person pick them up and start helping them, so I decided to change it and I would start helping random people.
"32, Victor, 32.
Should students be allowed to use AI tools instead of school? Why or why not?
I would probably say no, because AI is not like the best compared to how school works. School, the teachers can actually like teach you, and AI can just give you the answers if you look it up.
"44, Josiah.
What responsibility have influencers have for their followers?
Well,
Yeah, sorry, that was mine. What responsibility do influencers have for their followers?
Well, because they have that from how nice they could be and from being nice and for caring about how their videos make and like other stuff to make them happy and not like if they said something rude it would make them sad and stuff.
49, Eden.
What is one memory that has affected the way you see the world?
One memory memory that has affected the world would probably be when my brother it was my birthday, and when we were home, my brother wanted to take a turn on my hoverboard, and when I asked it back, he wouldn't give me it back, and so he like just pushed me away. So yeah.
15, Ada.
What is one historical event you wish you could have witnessed, and what impact would it have had on you? Do you want me to repeat it? What is one historical event you wish you could have witnessed, and what impact would it have had on you?
So this isn't really a historical thing, but when Hamilton came out, I wanted to see it like live, and that would be pretty cool in my opinion.
Number 38, Sophia.
If you could invent a challenge for the Amazing Shake, what would it be and what would it test?
A challenge for the Amazing Shake, I would probably say, like the one where you had to do a talent, I would do that one, but it couldn't be just like something like a joke. You kind of had to perform with a team, like do something with a team, you were grouped together, and then you would have to perform something in like 20 seconds together. That would kind of like help build teamwork and show what you could do, how quick you can work with other people for the Amazing Shake, like people skills.
Ramona.
What is one experience you think everyone should experience at least once in their life? Yep. Any one experience?
So one experience that everyone should have experienced is when Rosa Parks started the boycott bus thing, because it's such an important moment in history, and it teaches us everyone is human, so we gotta treat them like a human.
Number 6, Sarai.
If you could change one thing about what schools teach, what would that be and why?
That's a very good question, Ms. Patterson.
Thank you.
I would say one thing that teachers could change is the way that they teach science. I think that they should teach science with more experience and more explosion activities.
Number 20, Malia.
Would you rather be someone everyone listens to or someone everyone confides in, and why?
I think I would rather be someone everyone listens to, because I have experienced the Amazing Shake, and I think it would help a lot of other people, and I feel like I've also experienced a bunch of different activities or things that could help a lot of people that not everyone gets to experience, and I feel like they could help up in many different ways to many different people. That's why I think I would rather be someone that people listen to.
Number 24, Noah.
If your friend cheated on a test, how would you handle that?
So if my friend cheated on a test, I'm going to tell them that was not the right thing to do and that they need to own up to what they did and go talk to their teacher that they cheated and maybe ask if they could retake the test, knowing that they did not do the right thing. Because if the teacher does find out, they're for sure getting a 0. And just in my heart, that does not feel like the right thing that they should have been doing. And if they ask their teacher if they can retake the test because they were cheating, maybe they can get a little bit better of a grade and they won't be failing in their class.
Number 30, Gracie.
Which is harder, starting or finishing something?
I think starting something because it would be brand new, and if you just finish something, you already know how to do it.
Number 50, Adebola.
Tell us about a time you felt nervous and what you did about it.
So last time I did the Amazing Shake, I was very nervous and didn't know how to do it because I've never done it before. And I think what I did was I just, took a deep breath and I just tried my best and thought that even if I, didn't get far, at least I tried and took the step to start something. And at least I, just give it my full effort and my very best.
Number 26, Lola.
Do young people today face more pressure than previous generations?
Yes, most of us do because with the way how the world goes now, with more jobs and more things being built, there is more things. There are more things in the world for having to be done, more places that need more people for work, and it's more harder because younger people have more to learn for their jobs or whatever they do in life. So it's giving more pressure for that.
Number 16, Carly.
If we visited your hometown, where would you take us and why?
I would take you guys probably to like a famous restaurant and probably get the best meal on the menu because it's obviously the best meal. And if you guys would be exploring my hometown, there's lots of fun things to do here.
Number 42, Brooklyn.
If you could send a message to your younger self, what would it be?
Something I would send to my younger self is because when I was little, I always used to take stuff from my parents. So what I would do is tell myself not to take stuff from them.
All right, that was our last student for Fishbowl. We will collect the scores and add those up. The work the room students are still finishing up. I don't have how much time they have left right now, probably about 7 to 10 minutes. And then we will get those added together and we will get our top 18, and the 18 will have another challenge in here in the gym.
So if you want to wait in the
I'm asking a question because each section is 10 minutes.
So if your name is called, the first 6 of you are going to come up here and you're going to sit in the 3 chairs to the left and the 3 chairs to the right of center. We are going to do a group interview. The interview will have 3 rounds. We've got 10 minutes for each round. So the first 6 will go. The rest of you will be taken to a different location, and then we will do the next 6 and then the last 6. So these are in no particular order. Colton Edwards, please come up. Alan Ellison. Ruxin Stryber. Victor Swope. Jacob Arndt. Anna Banner. Okay, Anna Banner is our last 6. The rest of you line up with Mrs. R or McSmore. Spencer West. Isabella Jaziak. Malia Garrissey. Noel Lenardowitz. Adebola Adinji. Aubrey Bolden. Charlie Mack. Ella Waldron. Carly Simmons. Olivia Reeves. Sophia Woodley. Verona Rochshafer. Congratulations, everybody. You guys may call Mrs. R. The rest of you, thank you so much for participating. You did a great job. You may stay and watch and cheer for your friends, but your participation today is finished, so if you need to leave, you may. Great job.
Oh, I'll bet. Yeah.
She's got such a leadership.
That's cool.
Yeah.
They do grow up.
Okay, we're gonna start the group interview. For our first question, talk about how you chose to prepare for the Amazing Shake, and what advice would you give to a new 4th grader?
The advice that I would give to a different 4th grader would be to practice a lot. Is there a way to turn this thing up a bit? I can
Sorry, I'm going to go through the kids' numbers so you know who they are. We've got 32, is this first chair? 51, 41, 36, 29, 43.
When you guys answer, before you answer, can you just say your numbers again?
So I'm 51, and the advice that I would give to a 4th grader would be to practice a lot and just be super confident with their answers and just try and study them the best they can, and if not, they always have next year. The advice I give to a 4th grader is, if you get nervous, you can take 5 deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. And I would try practicing at home so you could get better just in case you didn't make it this year, so you have a higher chance of making it next year.
The advice I would give to a 4th grader is probably just believe in yourself, do what you've been practicing, practice at home as much as you can, and try your best.
The advice I'd give to a 4th grader is,
if you didn't win this round, you do have next year, but also that if you got past the first round, then you tried your best and you did your best, so that's all that matters, really. The advice that I would give to a 4th grader is if you go to one of the practices, make sure you bring a piece of paper with you and a pencil so you can note down the things that you learn and note down some of your strengths and some of your weaknesses so you know, and then study those at your house when you have the time so that you can be prepared for the rounds. I'm 43 and I agree with Jake, and yeah, I'm thinking that you have to write down things to remember them and make sure to practice every time you can, and then you should definitely, if you can go to the practices, then you should go to the practices.
Okay, some good answers there. Next question is, one of the things we have talked about is problem solving and creativity. And we've talked about that a lot in class, right? And for the Amazing Shake, suggest a revolutionary new use for this item. What is a revolutionary new use we could have for this item?
New use we could use for a clipboard, maybe almost, it could like hold something, not just paper, it could hold something like, it could be like a good useful tool for like when you need something other than your pocket to hold something.
Good.
I'm gonna add on to 41 because I think that yes, you should. I think the different use for it is to hold paintings and drawings and different kinds of objects instead of just paper. Hold it, maybe just make it into a portrait, nail it into the wall, put art on it, do whatever you really want with it, whatever you want really, whatever you want to put on it, just put on it. Really, that's about it.
I am 32 and what I would like to add on to what 51 said. Yes, you can use a lot of things that you can put on, but it's not just about like everything you do, it's about the things you're creative about and how you do things. I think another use we could use for a clipboard is kind of a coaster, since I feel like a painting or something to kind of clip on it would be too similar to the same use it already had. So I think turning it into kind of like a coaster for your drinks would work better. I think another use for a clipboard would be like, you could take it around with you, but like you could hang it up somewhere. If you need somewhere to put your coat, just find a little space on it that you could hang it up on to put it there, like your hat or something, just clip it on there. I am agreeing with 51, and I think that it could be a good idea to hang paintings on it. I know that it's pretty similar to its new use. To what it's used for already, but I think that not a lot of people would think that you would hang a drawing on it instead of just using it to hold paper on a not as flat surface.
Okay, last question for you guys. So you went through the gauntlet with an Olympic theme. talk about your opinion on this subject. Should professional athletes still be paid so much more than teachers? What do you guys think?
Yes and no. Teachers work their best to work over students, and they talk over the teachers a lot of the time. And we students all know it. I also think Olympians should get paid a good amount because they are working very hard for what they do and what they're doing right now. I actually disagree with that. I don't think the Olympians should get paid for stuff that they're doing that they love. Teachers deserve way more than that. They have a bit more of a challenge, but Olympians are getting paid a lot more than teachers for stuff that they're doing that they love. I don't think that's fair. You're getting paid for something that you love doing. I don't think that should be fair, but teachers have to, I don't think they certainly love teaching, but they like it. I don't think any teachers will love teaching. Sometimes they may, sometimes they won't. Kids talk a lot over the teachers. So I just think Olympians should not get paid as much as teachers. I think teachers should get paid more than Olympians. And that's what I have to say.
So I agree that both of them should get paid the same because number one, teachers, like they work very hard to teach us kids so that we can learn and get better careers when we're older. But I also agree that athletes should get paid just as much as teachers do because they work their butts off so they can do things that they really want to do in their life.
I disagree with the rest of them because I personally think that the people in the Olympics kind of risk their lives for doing certain stunts. Although I think teachers should get at least paid more because they do plan the futures for all the kids. I'm 29 and I agree with 51 because he's right. The teachers may not love teaching, but they might as well because there's a lot of students that need it. And like he said, Olympians get paid for doing stuff they love. Why not give the teachers stuff that they might as well do, you know? I'm 43 and I agree with 29 on that even though Olympians are doing stuff that they love to do, they should not get paid as much because even though it's good to do stuff that you want to do, it's more of a thing you can do in your free time, and I think that teachers should get paid more since, again, they're planning our futures and we need that.
Okay, thank you for your answers.
All right, judges, once again, we have 32 is this first chair, 51, 41, 36, 29, 43. All right, we're gonna switch groups. Will you guys go into the art room, please? And we'll get the second group in here.
2 girls.
Yeah.
Instead of all boys in the group, 1 girl, there are 2 girls. But still.
There's a couple that stand out of this group.
Okay, we've got new set of students. This first chair is 16, 20, 4, 21, 14, 38. You guys have 10 minutes, so make sure that you're sharing the microphone because we're going to end at 10 minutes, and if you didn't get your chance to talk, then you're out of luck. Okay?
Are you guys ready? Okay, here we go. So talk about how you chose to prepare for the Amazing Shake and what advice would you give to a new 4th grader?
How I prepared to an amazing shake was the night before I picked out my outfit and I chose what I wanted my main sentence to be if I had to lead the conversation, as in work the room. A way that I would help a new 4th grader be prepared is I would help them by just saying it's actually not as stressful as it is. It's a change, but it's not as big as a change, and it actually isn't as bad as you think. And I also prepared for the amazing shake by picking out my outfit, like Olivia said. And I also just took a deep breath, thought this can only be good, it's only going to help me.
So how I would give advice to a 4th grader would be, like Malia said, it's not going to be that stressful, and you got this. Self-confidence is a very important thing to a lot of 4th graders, 5th graders, what grade you were ever in. And like Olivia said, I picked out my outfit before, and just have a lot of self-confidence in yourself.
So how I prepared is I studied a lot for this. Since I had past experience from last year, I kicked that in as soon as we started. And some advice I'd give to some 4th graders. So you might be nervous the first couple of rounds, but when you get the gist of it, you're probably going to love it.
So I would give advice to a new 4th grader for when you come up to the gauntlet and the first question you are nervous, but the second one you think you got the hang of it, and then every time it keeps building up, and then it's not as bad as you think. And how I prepared was learn from what I did last year and add more from Google Classroom from our Amazing Shake practices.
A way that I prepared for the Amazing Shake was we had practices after school that I would go to, and I took my computer home and I practiced at home a lot. And some advice for some 4th graders would be some of what Spencer said is once you get through the first 2 people, you get the hang of it and it becomes really fun.
Okay, thank you. Next question is, one of the things that we have talked about is problem solving and creativity. We do that a lot at North, right, and through Amazing Shake. So what would you suggest a revolutionary new use for this item would be? A new revolutionary use.
So if I had to choose a new revolutionary use for a clipboard, I would use it as either a stand or a coffee pot holder or something along the lines of that. And that, yeah.
So I would use a new revolutionary use for a clipboard is that we could possibly use it as a fan. So if you've ever had a paper fan, we would do the same use for a clipboard.
If I had to make a new revolutionary use for a clipboard, I would probably make it something where you draw on it, because then you can't really erase it. And because I feel like a lot of people erase their drawings because they don't think it's good enough. But I feel like if you see the positive in it, I feel like it's actually very good looking and it's very inspiring.
A revolution we would use could be a like whiteboard clipboard. You could turn it into where you could also draw on it, and more for like you could take notes on it too for class tests to like take notes.
So a new revolutionary use for a clipboard would be like Spencer and Maria said, like a drawing tool, like a whiteboard, and you can like use many different things for a clipboard. You could obviously hang papers on it, or you could use it like as a stand or a board where you need like kind of like a table, like a flat top, and so you can draw on it with a piece of paper and like how Spencer said, take notes.
I would use the clipboard. You could use it as a book stand. The metal part, you could set it up so it's resting on that and set a book up on it so it could be a book stand.
You spent some time through the gauntlet in one of the first rounds, and it has an Olympic theme. Talk about your opinion on this subject. Should professional athletes still be paid so much more than teachers?
Personally, I think the answer to this question would be yes, because athletes work really hard to learn all these new skills such as golf, accuracy, gymnastics, flexibility, and teachers, I mean, yes, they do. It does take a lot of teaching and learning, but they do also get paid a pretty decent amount.
In my opinion, I feel like athletes are paid a really good amount because they have to sacrifice a lot to perform at their job the best that they can. Like they have to like perform a new diet, they have to like fix up their body, but I also feel like teachers get paid, maybe should get paid a little more because it takes a lot of patience to be a really good teacher, and you also have to memorize stuff that you're going to say for either other classes or for like maybe years ahead of yourself.
I think that teachers should get paid more, but still I feel like athletes, they shouldn't get paid as much as athletes because athletes have to go through insane training, they have to prepare for everything, and they have to do stuff over and over until they get really good at it. But teachers also have to do that, but I feel like it might be a little easier than being an athlete because teachers only need a few years instead of athletes need like their whole life a lot of times.
My opinion is athletes should get a little bit more than teachers because they have to make their body in shape for the whole season that they're playing, and then to the next year like football, and they get tackled a bunch and get hurt. And on the other hand, teachers, I feel like they should get paid more because again, they have a lot of patience with kids, and some kids that don't pay attention, and they have to teach every day the same thing to almost 4 classes for 5th grade.
So I think that athletes are getting paid way too much because, I mean, yes, they do work really hard, but also they only have to do the Olympics, like, I think once a year. I'm not sure how the Olympics really work like that, but teachers, they have to work every single day, and so then teachers, they also have to deal with kids that are being really rude to them, and they have to go to college for like 4 to 5 years, and so I think it's just kind of more like that teachers should get paid more.
I see Spencer's and Olivia's point, but I do also agree with Carly, Malia, and Isabella that the people that play in the Olympics and who play sports, they get paid millions, but teachers only get paid little, and I feel like teachers put in more work than athletes do sometimes.
Good job.
All right. As a reminder, the first student is 16, 20, 4, 21, 14, 38. Students, you may go to the art room, and our last group is going to come in.
I am a little shocked by some of those answers. Obviously, I think we're winning. They have a good point, though. They have some good points.
Took it to the conversation.
Churches these days.
Okay. So they, I'm sorry, say it again. No, church. No. I was raised, my grandfather who had beefless potatoes, 2 vegetables, a pie.
Okay, we have
What was the 3 points? I better say it.
13 is the first chair, 18, 24, 50, 17, 40. All right, guys, you're gonna have 10 minutes. Make sure that you're sharing the mic, because if you run out of time, then you're gonna get cut off and you'll be out of luck. So make sure that you share your opinion.
Okay, your first question is, talk about how you chose to prepare for the Amazing Shake, and what advice would you give to a new 4th grader?
Some advice that I'd give to a 4th grader is just take a breath. When you're feeling like it's too much, all you need to do is just take a breath, calm down, and it's gonna be okay. It's gotta end eventually.
Yeah, I agree with Noah on the advice for the 4th graders, but a thing that I would like to add is definitely different type of breathing, because after taking lots of just deep breaths, that can help, but box breathing can also help.
I would tell a 4th grader that just don't give up. Like, if I'm here, like where I am today, and I was not confident at all, then I think they can do it with no pressure.
I would tell a 4th grader to just show their personality and just have fun, that like just give their full effort and have fun with it.
Some advice I give is just believe in yourself and practice at home, and just think about it.
Believe in yourself and make sure that you do practicing at home, and make sure you like show your real self and do what you gotta do and what you believe you can do.
Okay, next question. One of the things that we have talked about a lot at North, I know we have some middle schoolers here, but in Parchment in general, is that we talk a lot about problem solving, correct? And creativity. So what I want you to do is suggest a new revolutionary use for this item right here, this clipboard.
So, I would use a clipboard as like something not to just like put papers onto, but to like use as a paper. Or maybe like a shovel that you could like dig up the ground, maybe like put in a coffin maybe, and you could put the dirt back into the ground over the coffin with the the shovel type clipboard thingy.
Something I'd use the clipboard as is like I would cut it up and use it as pieces of board.
I would use the clipboard for like not just to hold paper, like to decorate and put the stuff that I normally lose or use on it.
I would use the clipboard and I would take off the metal hinge and I would use it as paint, like a wallpaper.
I would use the clipboard as a, I think I would use the clipboard as a, like, as like a canvas because of the texture and like what it's made out of. I think it would be a good canvas for a certain type of art.
I would use the clipboard as a paintbrush because it's very like wide and big, and I feel like it'd just be easier to paint and faster.
Okay, last question. You guys are doing a great job. So you went through the gauntlet earlier today, and it has an Olympic theme. So we're going to talk about an opinion right now. Should professional athletes be paid so much more than teachers?
I think that professional athletes should be paid. I think that professional athletes should be paid, should keep like the pay that they're getting, but I think that teachers should also get a pay raise because the professional athletes wouldn't be able to be out on that field getting all that money if those teachers hadn't taught them what they needed to know to get there.
So I think that they could use a little more money, but they already have so much that teachers could use some of that money because of all the hard work they do to get kids to a better place in the world. And it'd just be really great if I could see them like get more money because like they do a lot for us.
I think that teachers should be paid a little bit more than what they are being paid. I think even if we just take a little bit of the salary off of the professional athletes and give it to the teachers would be happy, and the athletes wouldn't even really know that they lost that much because they're getting paid so much. But the teachers would know that it just made a very big change to how much they're getting paid. And the chances of you being a professional athlete is not very high, and we need to pay more to the teachers because they're the ones that you're actually going to be learning stuff from.
I think that professional athletes might be able to get paid more, like at least a little more, because like they work so hard and they could have been doing it ever since their childhood. But then teachers, they've probably been thinking about being a teacher and really paying attention to class because they also wanted to become a teacher. So I feel like they should get like the same amount because they both worked very hard to get where they are now.
I think teachers should earn a little bit more money because especially with all the children that they have, like they have to remember everything. Like some teachers have to write multiple essays every day for each class they have, and it's just like extra work, and they have to do the same thing over and over again just to teach their students.
I agree with what everybody has said, and I think that teachers should get paid more than professional athletes because as a teacher they have to juggle so much things they do in life with like family, work, school, and like just everything around them. And I think they should get paid more because being a teacher is not as easy. Like they have to work with so many people and kids and like different personalities. And I think it's just a really hard job and they should get paid more.
Okay, great job, guys. Good job.
13 is first. 18, 24, 50, 17, 40. That is our last round today. You guys can sit down there and the other kids can come back in. We're going to tally up these last scores and we're going to announce the top 10 today. And we will explain a little bit more about the top 10 once we have those names.
We kind of say this every year, but are there any adults? Actually, I'll wait for this question when the kids get in here. We feel like we talk about this every year. We talk about it constantly. I don't think that the students always understand how special they are and how amazing it is that they are doing these challenges. Because every year we do this at Amazing Shake, they don't realize that as adults, there are a lot of us that would not even do this now. right? There are some of us that we would not go through a gauntlet, we would not come up on the stage, we wouldn't do a fishbowl, and we just need to, can we give them a round of applause for all of these? So we're gonna go down to the judges. You guys have been through a couple of rounds with us, and if there are any judges still here, and is there any advice that you would give based on some of the students that you've interacted? I am way loud. Sorry, I need to hold away from my mouth. Is there any advice that you would give to any of the kids today, based on anything you've seen or interacted with?
I think just continue to practice at home and continue the confidence. There are a lot of kids that just have confidence through the roof, and it does make a big difference.
I would say these skills that you're learning are just absolutely valuable, that they will set you on a good path for the remainder of your lives. Trust me.
I would agree with that too, as well. I would also just comment that first impression is really important. And most of you, your first impression was your handshake. And that is something that I think that a lot could practice. And then just making sure that you're holding yourself up high, your shoulders are back, and your voice is not loud, but clear. And again, I agree, these are all basic things that if you master, you'll go far in life.
I would agree, and I would just say every one of you should be so proud of yourselves. Don't underestimate how much courage it took to come out here and do this, and because we're not underestimating that. And absolutely, we're so proud of you. Some of you, I think even some of us who have done this more than 1 year, it's surprising every time. I mean, the board question, I still don't have an answer. So just, it's so much to go out and do that. And I would say to cut yourself a break, because every one of you is also going to walk away from this and think, I should have said this, I should have done that. And that's normal, that happens in life when you're interviewing and you're in professional situations. So just learn from it and grow from it, and be yourselves, be your authentic self. And I think that was something that stood out to us as those of you, we could tell when you were just being yourself and put it out there, and you all did a great job.
Well, this is my first tour, and I want to say how impressed I am with both management and the kids. They're well tutored, and it's just a real privilege to be able to be here and have this capacity. Thank you.
Well, I want to say this is my second year, and I was so impressed last year, my first year, that I thought, I want to do this again. And so you didn't disappoint me. I agree with everything that's been said before. It is an advantage that many of your peers in other schools do not have. And you should not discount that, no matter where you stand at the end of this competition, if I can call it that. There's some advice that I would give along the lines of the confidence as you're practicing, and I would encourage you to practice not just in your home with your immediate family that you're very comfortable with, but try and find some people outside of your household that you can practice with. If you go to a church, maybe some people at your church. If you're in a sports team, maybe parents of your peers on a team, as you know, off the top of my head, ideas. But to practice and have the people that you're practicing with give you feedback on behaviors that you won't be aware of. You know, there's a lot of foot swinging and just movements that I know you're totally unaware of, and that displays a lack of confidence. And so if you can work on polishing that, work on being still when you think you're nervous, I think that will help you to be more confident in the setting next year. So congratulations, because it was wonderful.
First, kudos to the staff, did a great job.
To the kids, you just have to remember that we're all human beings. We're all people. We've all gotten nervous, and we know what you're feeling, and just look at us as normal human beings and just do your best. I think you all did a really good job.
That's a lot of good. And sent us gift cards for our top 4. So he has, this year, he's doing it all for all of our 4. So we really appreciate that. Thank you. And then to all the volunteers, it takes a lot of work to pull this off. It's not just the event here. We do a lot of practice with the students, the classroom teachers. So again, just thank you to everyone. We cannot thank you enough. We know it's a Saturday, we know it's hard, we all work, Monday through Friday, getting up on a Saturday is always tough. And parents, I know, like, all the extra emails, all the things that you have to read through to try to prepare your students is also a lot. So we just appreciate everyone and thank you for supporting your students. We do think that this is a great experience, and we try to tell them, and I hope that you will keep these words at home, that while we call this a competition, it's not. It is life skills for them, and we hope this is just the beginning of the foundation for them to continue to build on. And that is our message to all of our students when we practice with them. So if you can continue that would be great. We can recognize Noah. Noah last year was our parchment. He went to Globals in Atlanta, Georgia. And I don't even remember the number, but placed very high. It was the very first time last year that we attended, and he represented us very, very well. Your experience, I think it was around.
Yeah.
He did not know about this.
It was pretty fun. We got split up into big groups there, and in my group we had a group of some kids from Honduras, and they taught us a bunch of dances and songs they listened to. It was cool because we got to see people from all over the countries, and you could just listen to all the different accents and everything. It was pretty cool. It was a fun time.
Alright, we have our top 10. I'm going to list them out in no particular order. And if your name is called, you can come and stand up behind the amazing, okay? So we can get your picture. If you didn't make it, it's still amazing that you got this far. Great work, everybody. So proud of you. All right, first student to come up is Colton. Adabola. Isabella. Sophia. Malia. Ruxin. Ramona. Noah.
Jacob.
Yeah, Jake.
All right, scooch in, guys, nice and tight, right behind the amazing.
Colton, move over more. Scooch, scooch. Chrissy, can I use your phone? Sure. Can you hold this? Sure.
If you're taller, maybe scooch back.
Can you see her?
No, scooch back that way. Wait, no.
Jacob shorter, let him in front of you.
Jacob, come to the front.
Good, step forward.
Carly.
There we go.
Make your way in there, Carly.
Carly, we can't see you. Pretty face. There we go.
Colton, can you go to the right just a tad so we can get Carly in there?
No, Jake, scooch over just a little bit.
Just a tad.
No,
Yep,
scooch
there
over.
you go.
No, Carly, step forward.
Yeah,
There we go. Perfect. Woo!
And then can you, Roxanne is making this.
All right, wait just a second.
I took a bunch of them. Wait. Apparently.
Hold on. No, don't make any signs or anything.
Hands down to your sides, please.
Then you can make a silly one when we tell you.
Okay, normal. Okay, now do a silly one. Way to go!
All right, these are our top 10
Can you
for
text me those?
today,
Thank you.
and we have not determined a winner yet. They have another challenge on a different day, so they will be getting this letter, and I guess you already heard about it. So on Tuesday, we will get our top students. Thank you, everybody, for participating, and have a great afternoon.
Sophia! Come here. Come here. Stand against this wall real quick. Sophia, how do you feel now that you're one of our top 10?
I'm excited to go to the
Yeah? Hey, what do you think you can do to make sure that you're in one of the top 4 so you can compete in the next round?
What do you mean top 4? Like, for Atlanta?
The next students to move on to the next round. I don't know how many there are.
Try to work harder.
Very good. Thank you, Sophia. Congratulations on being in the top 10.
Maybe do some judges. Or maybe because they already talked.
I recorded them talking.